Teacher talking sports here, and while the NFL playoffs are still going on, it's never too early to talk about next season's fantasy football. On Wednesday, I looked at 10 upcoming free agent running backs that could be relevant in fantasy. Yesterday, I looked at 10 receivers that could be relevant in fantasy that are free agents. Today, we are going to look at 10 tight ends that could be relevant for fantasy football owners. Now, I am not saying that all 10 of these guys are going to be in fantasy lineups all season. What I'm saying is that each of them has the potential to do damage if placed in the right situation. So let's get into it. All of these players will be unrestricted free agents. I'll be naming them in alphabetical order by last name and quickly going over some of their stats and things of that nature. Starting with Tyler Conklin, 27 years old. Also, the age I mentioned will be their age come opening week of next season. 27, Tyler Conklin. Last season, 61 catches for 593 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was his first extended action in the NFL with Kyle Rudolph signing with the Giants and Irv Smith unfortunately going through a season-ending injury. Next, we got Evan Engram. As a Giants fan, I think it's time for the team to move on from him. The former first-round pick, 28 years old, was the 23rd pick in 2017. Had 46 catches for 408 yards and 3 touchdowns last season in 15 games. Over his first 5 seasons in the pros, 262 catches for 16 touchdowns. Again, definitely expect him to be on another team next season. Next, we got Zach Ertz, traded from the Eagles to the Cardinals last season. Combined with the two teams, caught 74 passes for 763 yards and 5 touchdowns. 31 years old, 3-time Pro Bowler, 3 straight years from 2017 to 19, has 635 career receptions. Next, we got Gerald Everett, formerly of the Rams, spent last season with the Seattle Seahawks, 28 years old, 48 catches for 478 yards and 4 touchdowns in 15 games in 2021. Has seen his receptions and receiving yards go up in each of his first 5 seasons. Can that trend continue? Next, we got Mike Gesicki. Spent his entire career, I believe 4 years, with the Miami Dolphins, 26 years old, 73 catches for 780 yards last season. Only had 2 touchdowns, but did have 11 in the previous 2 seasons for Miami. Rob Gronkowski, 33 years old. Let's be honest, he's either going to continue playing with Brady or retire. Of course, we're not sure what Tom Brady's going to do either. Highly doubt he moves to a team without Brady. Last season, 55 catches for 802 yards and 6 touchdowns in just 12 games. One of the best tight ends ever. 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All Pro, 4-time Super Bowl winner. Has 9,286 receiving yards in his career. Next, we got his teammate from this past season, O.J. Howard, 27 years old, the 19th pick in 2017. Has just not lived up to those expectations. Only had 14 catches last season, playing behind Gronk and Cameron Brate. 79 catches for 1,170 yards in 28 games from 2018 to 20. So he has produced a little bit in the past. It may be time for Howard to move on and perhaps find a larger role somewhere else. And the third former first round pick in 2017 to appear here, David Njoku, 26 years old, was the 29th pick in 2017, had 36 catches for 475 yards and 4 touchdowns. Last season, his career best was in 2018 when he had 56 catches for 639 yards and 4 touchdowns. They pay Austin Hooper a ton of money at tight end. Let's see if they decide to hold on to Njoku, the Browns. Next, we got Dalton Schultz. 26 years old, career best season last year, 2021, 78 catches, 808 yards, 8 touchdowns, had at least 6 catches in 9 different games. The previous year, 63 catches for 615 yards and 4 touchdowns. Saw a lot more playing time due to Blake Jarwin getting hurt in 2020. And also last year, Jarwin got hurt. Schultz took advantage by being on the field most of the time and has surpassed Blake Jarwin. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. As the Cowboys' top tight end. Will they hold on to him? That remains to be seen. And last, we got Robert Tonyan of the Packers, 28 years old. Only had 18 catches for 204 yards last season before he tore his ACL. But he had 11 touchdown receptions in 2020. How much of that had to do with playing with Aaron Rodgers, we'll see. Can he duplicate that on a team that doesn't have Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball? Time will tell. But those are our 10 free agent tight ends that could be fantasy relevant for the upcoming season. Fantasy owners should keep their eye on them, see where they end up. So let me know in the comments below which tight ends do you want to see stay with their team of 2021. Which would you like to see move on and hopefully receive a larger role? Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. You could check out my free agent running back and wide receiver videos as well. I'm out.